Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon, and the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. It's Blackburn Rovers, and they face Lincoln City.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
And here's the lineup for Blackburn Rovers. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And this head-to-head confrontation is underway. Rios Lozano. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And firing it into the... punching it clear. Chance to attack using width. It's opening up for them. Crossing possibilities. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match, and many people have argued that his performances just really haven't been good enough in the last few weeks. How much of that comes down to where the manager is playing him on the pitch, Lee?
Well, yeah, that's true, Derek, but the position he's playing won't last forever. He's doing a job for the team. You might think he's not helping out much, but his manager obviously does, otherwise he wouldn't play him there. Let's just see how it pans out over the next few weeks.
Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw-in here. Unable to keep the ball that time. And they are on the move again. The keeper completely untroubled. He could pick out a teammate. Smuggled away. Ito. Can they get in behind them? Being pressed and pressed high. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And a goal has gone in at the KCOM Stadium. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Hull City. 15 minutes played, 1-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Rios Lozano. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Bennett. Rios Lozano. Montero. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. And the cross is very much on. It comes to absolutely nothing. Danger and fed forwards. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Given away. He's managed to lose his marker. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Well, someone has scored at the Stoke City Stadium. Let's hear about the goal. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Stoke City. 23 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Can't miss, surely. The opportunity was there, but he got it wrongly.
Well, even I would have scored there. He's had an absolute nightmare. Well, everybody's disappointed, none more so than the manager. Just look at him.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. A foul, but advantage played. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
He's in control of the situation and threading it forward. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net. Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times, none more so than now.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Rios Lozano. Bennett.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Bennett. And Alan McInally is at the ready. There's been a goal at the Hawthorns. Tell us more, Alan.
It's a goal for West Bromwich Albion. 33 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Cutting the ball back. Was it? Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Rios Lozano. Montero. Well, let's bring in Alan McInally to tell us about a goal that's been scored at Carrow Road. Alan.
It's the second goal for Norwich City. 37 minutes played. 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And using his strength to shield the ball. Ito. Now, let's see what they can do here. He's in with a chance. Must score. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
So there we have it, 2-1. And I believe there's been a goal in the Barnsley match. Alan McInally can give us the lowdown. Alan.
It's a goal for Barnsley. 40 minutes played. 1-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Can they get in behind them? And after the cross, a tremendous block. Not messing around with that clearance. Couldn't keep the ball. And the emphasis is on creativity. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes.
3 minutes of added time.
Manoeuvring his way forward. Holman. Lewis. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And this head-to-head confrontation is underway. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Short and along the ground. No real conviction in the challenge. Terrific block there. And the decision is one of offside here. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. A championship match that should hold plenty of intrigue. Join us on EA TV. It's Blackburn Rovers against Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
And a very good challenge. And so it will be a corner. And now the delivery. It didn't happen for them. Well, who would dare predict the outcome of matches in the Championship? This is one to look forward to live on EA TV. It's Lincoln City facing West Bromwich Albion.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Adetayo Edun. So a throw in here. He's going forward well here. Unable to keep the ball that time. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Excellent ball towards the front post. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Holman. Adetayo Edun. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Can he make it count? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Half an hour remaining then. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And that will mean a caution.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek.
Bennett. He's taken on his opponent here. Now this could really lift spirits. Well, that's fine goalkeeping to push that away. Corner given. And he's fired over the corner. Individual quality coming to the fore. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Holman. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? Well, you cannot put in an illegal challenge under those circumstances. Red card it is.
Well, he didn't even look for it, did he? He didn't wait for the referee. He knew it was coming. Off he goes.
And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Well, great read there to intercept. Edun. Lewis. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. He continues to make hay. Easy meet. Holman. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. They've regained possession. An attack full of promise. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
So 20 minutes to go. And Edun with it. Well, it might still work out for them. Time for us to get an update on the Forest game. I hear there's been a goal in that match. Alan McAnally.
It's the second goal for Nottingham Forest. 72 minutes played.
Insufficient. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, it had to be a penalty, and a booking part of the story as well. A goal it is, a confidently taken penalty.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He's picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge.
Thank you.
Well, we had to interrupt Alan McAnally in full flow there. Apologies for that. To clarify, Nottingham Forest have scored in that game. And their lead, as things stand, is 2-0. Unable to keep the ball that time. And Edun with it. Adetayo Edun. Holman. This could be an interesting avenue. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Bennett. Might be a chance here. A wonderful intervention. Lewis. Edun. Well, let's bring in Alan McAnally to tell us about a goal that's been scored at Carrow Road. Alan.
It's a third goal for Norwich City. 79 minutes played. 3-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Patient build-up at the moment. Delightful pass. He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh my, why, how, so many questions.
Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. This might have potential. Shot attempted. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And over comes the corner. Not problematic for the keeper. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Gliding through the gears. Is this the moment? Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. But strong play here on the shielding front. Strong play here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And they could face difficulties here. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Opportunity it is. It has to be, surely. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And using his strength to shield the ball. In position here to protect the ball. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Can he finish this? The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Straight down the throat of the opposition. And the referee blows for full time. An important piece of... Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here. Now, let's see what they can do here. He's in with a chance. Must score. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a... Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Can he make it count? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve...
Just a moment of your time. That'll be all, thank you.
Hi guys, thanks all for being here. Questions one at a time, please. Okay guys, we're out of time unfortunately. Thank you very much for attending. Apologies if you were unable to get a question in.
What a perfect day for football we've got here. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith, and we have a league game for you today of great significance, or potential significance, to the visiting team who could secure their safety in this league if they get the right result. Charlton Athletic against Blackburn Rovers.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Just wonder how they'll go about this challenge. Will they defend deep and in numbers and just try and protect their own goal, or will they be a bit more adventurous? We're soon going to find out.
Now a check on Charlton Athletic. Well, it's 4-4-2 for them today, but we think the middle four might be a diamond, Alan.
Yeah, and it gives them a bit of solidity in the middle of the park. And I think the onus is on the fullbacks to provide the width in this shape.
Blackburn Rovers will line up like this. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated. Otherwise, this formation will not work.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the game is kicked off. Difficult for the defender against the player who wants to take him on like this. Players up in support if he needs them. And the defender able to clear it away. That whipped-in ball at the near post. That was catching practice for the goalkeeper. That's fair play. He's Got his body in there and he can protect the ball. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. On the move and able to cut out the pass. I thought it might go to the final game, Alan. They've been in so much trouble, but actually they could get themselves safe today.
Yeah, and it's great when you're not dependent on other teams and you know that it's in your hands, and that's the situation here. A win, and they are home and hosed.
His teammates have recognised the potential of this attack. Could whip it in from here. Looking for a teammate arriving late. Must be a goal. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
Oh, they played it short. To put them in front. Up for grabs here. That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it. Ferguson.
You can hear the roar going around the stadium. Anxious.
Well, here it is! The shot gets blocked. Held off the opponent well. Well, he's cleared the danger. Very good physicality from him to shield the ball. And now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. The pass not completed, really. Maybe took his eye off the ball. And back it goes to the keeper. Oh, you can feel the tension. The nerves, the anxiety around the stadium. On the pitch, they're trying to keep calm. This fight against relegation has been so painful for them, but they're almost safe.
Well, it is the worst kind of pressure because it affects so many livelihoods in a football club, but they seem to be on the right track here.
Ferguson. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Room now out on the wing. Now they've got a free kick here. Well, he's spoken to the player. Just a little dressing down rather than a booking.
Yeah, a bit of sensible man management from the man in black, and you like to see that.
Referee's pointed for a goal kick. Just take a note of this. EA Sports coverage of the EFL Championship fixture. Charlton Athletic, they'll be hosting Huddersfield Town.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Alan McInally is at Nottingham Forest today, and he's got news of a goal. Alan.
It's a goal for Nottingham Forest. 21 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Ferguson. Gives it away. Well, they're happy, the back line, because the flag has come to their rescue, really.
Yeah, it's good organisation between those defenders. Nice straight line.
Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Intercepted well.
Can the owner of the red hatchback blocking the emergency exit please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
Put away, but not out of harm's way. No threat now. Good position for the cross. They've got the ball back by that interception. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. In he went to win the ball, but the result is a throw. Blocked off the pass there. Cross is on. The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. It's good work this, as they chase. Surely he must score! Could have done better. Simple for the goalkeeper. It's good attacking play, this, from them. Could have been a penalty there, but a superb slide tackle, got the ball cleanly. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Another throw-in given. They can spread the play now. Now, can he take them on? He wants to pull it back here. He's put it in, and he could be keeping them up.
Well, that could be absolutely priceless for this football club. What a good finish it was. We'll talk about against the run of play, but they do not care one bit.
And here is another angle on that goal.
Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
Blackburn Rovers have the lead. This is when it's hard to be a confident player, when the team's not got good results, but you need some self-belief.
Well, looking down at them, you can see the lack of confidence, and the man in possession, he's got one option at best, and it makes life really awkward for them.
Neatly intercepted.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes, but they won't mind that one bit, because they've got their noses in front, and it's been a brilliant performance so far.
Trying to get the ball in behind. It's broken down, and they'll have to try again. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Swung into the box. Oh, that's good defending. Oh, he got it away, but in the end, straight to an opponent. They're looking good when they attack. Very good challenge. He's made the interception. Slipped through. Well, the play's broken down now. Ferguson saw it coming, cut it out, good work. So the referee awards a free kick. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. The referee's had a good look and decided what he's guiding the pass through. Oh, real chance here. Comfortable for the keeper. Gives it away. They've worked really hard to get themselves into this position where actually they thought it might go to the last game, but if they get the job done here, they can actually avoid relegation today.
Well, what a relief this would be if they could clinch safety, as it were. It would be a monumental achievement.
Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances. Weren't quite sure, the attacking team, where they were going with that, but the tackler was sure and came up strongly to win the ball back. Promising forward play from them again. There's a lot of promise in that, but in the end, no fruits from their labours. Ferguson. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Well, the cross has gone in, but there's no one there to get on the end of it. Too close to the keeper in the end. There has been a goal. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. He's in the clear. Saved by the keeper. He can't hang on to the ball. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
In goes the corner. He's reached up and turned it over. It's going to be another corner. Time wasting, Alan, do you think, from the away team here? They've got to win, perhaps in their sights now if they do well, but there are other ways of seeing it through from here.
Yeah, well, you can understand it to a certain extent. They've worked hard to get themselves into this position, and they don't seem to have too many ambitions of getting another goal now.
This does look promising. Oh, chance! Well marked, but not so well marked to stop the shot going in, but maybe had an effect on him.
Yeah, I think they did. 2 or 3 defenders close to getting in a block.
Bit of an interruption there for Alan McInally. You understand why with the game going on here. Just to confirm, the visitors have scored. The scoreline in that game is now 2-1. Can he finish? He has come to the rescue this time. He's trying to catch the player in possession. A chance to break away now on the counter. Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, but not a good one. Well, they're still trailing. And they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when. Some goal news for you, and it comes from the Brentford game. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Stoke City. 58 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Slipped his man. That's cut out. Quite a comfortable save, really. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. That's a great interception. Well, so much riding on this game. As it stands, safe from relegation. It means so much to them. A real opening for him. It's still dangerous here off the goalkeeper. That was a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew. Got away with it. The home team about to make a change. Well, there's some drama in the game being watched by our good friend Alan McInally. He's steered through. Striding forward, purposefully. Well, poor pass, good interception. Take your choice. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Break quickly when they get possession. Ferguson. So easy in possession. That's good passing, probing. Looks to shoot! Off the post! Going forward with real purpose now. Maybe took his eye off the ball. Alan McInally is covering the Brentford game for us today. And I believe, Alan, you've got news of a goal.
It's a third goal for Stoke City. 68 minutes played, 3-0.
Well, right on the spot there for that story. Alan McInally, of course. Blocked off the pass there. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. An incisive pass. Real chance. Oh, they could have increased their advantage then.
Yeah, I think that would have been game over. It should have been really from that distance.
Goal news from the West Bromwich Albion game from Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for the visitors. 71 minutes played, 3-1.
Thanks, Alan. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Difficult for the defender against the player who wants to take him on like this. There's still danger here after this half clearance. Excellent header, millimetres away from scoring, really.
I think he thought he had scored, and maybe the keeper did too.
Couldn't hold on to the ball. Great piece of play, honest challenges from both of them. To Bennett, and he is playing so well today.
Well, sometimes you have those afternoons when you just want the ball all day long and whatever you do comes off.
Good clearance. It's good attacking play, this, from them. And he bangs it away. Here's Bennett. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Can he set himself now? Oh, that's great defending.
Well, the noise in here, these fans, they're like the 12th man trying to gee their players up.
He's got that well out of harm's way. That's a great interception. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Ferguson. Player right at him, but he's kept the ball well. Goalkeeper, it's his ball. Ferguson. Morgan. He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances. Almost lost his balance, but didn't. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Interception here. Morgan set up to play on the break now. Moving it nicely and productively here. The shot's on! A chance to get level, and they press again.
Well, if they continue playing like this, they will get more chances, will get better chances than that, I think.
Fernandez. Morgan. Blackburn Rovers get the ball back. Trying to find the opening, which this should wrap it up. Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only into a dangerous area. Referee says free kick. Here's Bennett. 3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Here's Bennett. Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that. Real chance! It's hit the post and in for a goal.
Well, when you clip the inside of the post, the goalkeeper has got no chance. That was certainly the case here.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
Restarting at 2-0. Well, some celebration here, but mostly total relief. It's been so stressful for the fans, for the players, for the management, for the entire football club, but they are staying up.
Yeah, so pleased for them, but the first thing now the manager will be thinking of, how do we avoid getting in this situation again next year? They've got to do that.
And the game is kicked off. Must be a goal. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to...
Time for a few questions. Thanks, that'll be all for today.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. My name's Derek Ray and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we're just minutes away from kick-off in the final game of the season. It's Blackburn Rovers taking on Colchester United.
Well, what a season it's been, Derek. It's had absolutely everything. Drama at both ends of the table, spectacular goals and plenty of entertainment too. The players need to finish the season off strongly. We're looking forward to a great game here. The atmosphere is fantastic.
And here's the lineup for Blackburn Rovers. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. It does rather look as though it's going to be a battle of the 4-5-1 formations in this game. Similar setups, Lee.
Well, it looks lovely in the graphic, doesn't it? There's players everywhere. They have got the freedom to roam around the pitch how they see fit. There is some structure to it, but that lone striker up front needs support, not only around him, but from wide areas too. The supply line will come from the wide midfield players and maybe the overlapping fullbacks.
And so the battle commences. I must say, this looks promising. Options around him. Has teammates waiting inside the area. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Played into the centre of the box. Crossing possibilities. An important interception. Rios Lozano. Extremely sloppy in possession. A chance maybe from the wide position. He's in with a chance. It has to be, surely. And he's fired it against the post. And a goal! Well, there's a warning issued, but as things stand, they will still avoid relegation.
Wow, the coach will be looking over for some reaction on the pitch now. Senior pros, step up to the plate, please. As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, the coach can feel this game slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
1-0 then. And the emphasis is on creativity. Really a very poor ball. Well, the look at the table does confirm that they are now safe from the drop. Massive relief for the fans, but you get the sense, Lee, that there will have to be a few changes before next season if they're to avoid a repeat scenario.
Yes, Derek, you talk about that relief. No more so than the supporters. You've got to feel for them. They've got another season in the league, but this team needs strengthening right throughout. I'm worried too for the manager, the coaching staff. Significant changes are going to be made at this football club. Make no mistake about that.
Cleared away comprehensively. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match, and the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Lee. A big loss for the club.
Well, absolutely. They've got to fill that gap. More to the point, what's he going to do next season?
It's got to be! Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot, Lee.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Oh, they've lost it. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And he's made headway. Surely. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Thomas. It might be on for them. It needs an accurate cross. And putting it... Can't miss, surely! And it's gone in!
Stop the supply, you stop the goal. We learned that one at school, Derek. Poor defending here.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Well, a second goal for them here. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Won it back. Now they've lost it. Thomas. He could pick out a teammate. And he's got to clear his lines.
Well, they've not been at the races today. It's as simple as that. The coach must be mystified. I know the crowd are certainly making themselves heard. Too many mistakes, not enough heart or endeavour for me.
An important interception. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Given away. Might be a chance here. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
As they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Rios Lozano. Bennett. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Oh, a nice looking pass. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Zhang. Intelligent threaded pass here. It might be. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. And that was a very fine read. Individual quality coming to the fore. It's there for him. Well, it might still work out for them. And he clears it out of harm's way. Effective challenge. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, they have the ball once more. Zhang. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Rios Lozano. Oh, they've lost it. A chance maybe from the wide position. Crossing opportunity. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Couldn't hang on to it. There's a slide rule pass. That's all they can conjure for now. Zhang. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Running with the ball confidently. Can he finish this? Well, a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit. Focus on your technique.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Rios Lozano. Bennett. Getting forward. And he was in the right place to intercept. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Space and time for the cross. And a goal kick is the outcome. And they are on great opportunity. Well, he failed to deliver that time. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
3 minutes of added time.
Zhang. An important interception. Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. Teammate in support. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, we'll see this again, and it's inches from going wide. It doesn't hit the post and goes in. Keeper is distraught.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And so, at the halfway stage, trailing they might be, but still they're in position to avoid relegation. That's because of what's happening elsewhere, Lee.
Well, Derek, they could get lucky here. Another 45 minutes.
And so the second half commences here. And it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Kerr. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. They've given it away. Nothing wrong with that idea. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Fruitful looking attack. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, he's given it away. Can he make it count? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Space on the flank. And they deal with the threat this time. Stevenson, not a good pass. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Thomas. Possession lost, intercepted. It is a decent-looking attack here. A glorious chance. And it's gone in!
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Stevenson. And a throw-in forthcoming. And providing width. And he's made headway. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
Lost possession. Thomas. Courtney Senior. And the cross is very much on. And so it will be a corner. And he's fired over the corner. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, couldn't keep it. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. And that's an important intervention. And it might be. Wonderful block. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Opportunity to deliver the cross. The fist of the goalkeeper. Useful cross towards the near post. And a goal!
Well, we'll see this again, and it's inches from going wide. It doesn't hit the post and goes in. Keeper is distraught.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Now, let's see what they can do here. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. An important interception. Thomas. Kerr. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. Looks promising, this. Under pressure to get it away. A sloppy pass. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Stevenson read it magnificently and intercepted. Ball lost. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
In position here to protect the ball. He's going forward well here. Options in the centre. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Not much time to make up his mind. Rios Lozano. Bennett. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Bennett. And he takes it on. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, here's the replay. Sometimes keepers use those posts as the part of their defence, but not on that occasion. In off the woodwork.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Thomas. And he's going to be disappointed with that pass. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Kerr. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. He's taken on his opponent here. They've regained possession. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. He continues his run. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Bennett. Useful looking position, you've got to say. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Well, he's given us away. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Senior has it. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Senior has it. Will he play it in? And they've won possession again. That's very effective, good high pressing. Wasteful again in possession. It's still alive. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Poor pass under no real pressure. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Now, let's see what they can do here. Bennett. Senior. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Manoeuvring his way forward. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. And I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, when you go home after a game, you always critique your own game performance. He's got nothing to criticise about that game today.
Given away. Might be a chance here.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time.